There's two elements to this, and this is something that I've been wanting to get into, and we haven't got into it yet. Um, there is a difference between doing activities that yield extremely predictable results versus doing things that have extremely unpredictable results, right?
Hmm.
So in residential real estate, there's let's say there's a set of activities that yield very predictable results. Circle prospecting, very predictable. We kind of know what the ratios are. Expired listings for most areas, very predictable. Online lead generation, buyer leads, like we know, like Jeff Cohn and his team have done the math, 200,000 calls. Like we know 150 calls produces a deal. Every 33 leads produces a deal. No agent should handle more than 100 leads at any given time in their follow-up account. Like we know the ratios, we know the numbers. Extremely predictable results. Social media, Greg, completely the opposite, right?
Hmm.
So Brian Reed posted in the comments here that I think he's on day 382, 382 straight days of video and social media marketing. Play the long game. We agree, Brian. That's fantastic. However, sometimes it is hard to keep going on something that is yielding unpredictable results, right? You believe that it will produce results, and you know that putting content out there and doing those things are going to produce results, but you don't know exactly how it's going to translate into numbers, right? And so I think there's a case to be made for all of us, especially those of us that are active in the business in real estate, whether you're a buyer's agent, listing agent, whatever, to have a mix of things that you're doing, right? Where you can do one thing over here that yields very extremely predictable results. You know your numbers, you know what you do, and it produces this X result. Then you have other projects where you have no idea. It could be exponential, it could be a little, it could be a lot, but you're going to do it and you commit to doing it for its own sake, and then you evaluate the results later. Greg, this podcast is a lot like that. We have no idea. There's no way for us to know. Like we can set our dream for the number of downloads, the number of lives that we impact, and all these things, right? We don't really know if the projects that we're doing right now are going to get us there, which is why I love that you call some of those things projects, because all you can really focus on is saying, hey, I think this is going to contribute to me getting where I want to go, but I really don't know, and there's no way to know until you just get the fuck out there and do it. And so I'm going to commit to doing this. That's why we do the show 3 days a week. Do I have empirical evidence that 3 days a week is better than 5 days a week or 1 day a week? Not really. We just decided we're going to do the show 3 days a week, and when we did, we got more successful, so we said, great, let's keep on doing that.